Let's talk to Hoolio in Illinois. Go ahead, Hoolio.
Aloha, Alex. Boy, oh boy, it was crazy to have been in Chantilly, Virginia in 2012 for Bilderberg, seeing people like Austin Goolsbee, who now is a professor of economics at the University of Chicago, coming in, or seeing Henry Kissinger, the humanitarian himself, driving into Bilderberg. And one person on that list in 2012 that caught my eye was Mitch Daniels, the former governor of Indiana, currently the president of Purdue University in West Lafayette, Indiana. And I'm watching right now on CNBC, which I tip my cap to CNBC. A reporter for CNBC, it's linked on Drudge Now, actually talked about Bilderberg. Astonishing to believe. But Klaus Klinfield, current chairman, CEO of Alcoa, who's at Bilderberg this year. What a coincidence. On CNBC right now, they're announcing Alcoa is expanding to Indiana, same state as former Bilderberg member Mitch Daniels. But, Alex, one name that caught my eye in this year, 2014's list, was the mayor of Atlanta, Kasim Reed, and you've talked about it on your show throughout the week. And if you looked at Bilderbergs from the years past, for example, 2007 with in Istanbul, Turkey, with Catherine Sebelius, she was the former governor of the state of Kansas.
That's right, and of course, Bill Clinton, Tony Blair. Stay there. I'm going to come back to you. Third hour coming up. Stay with us. We're going to continue to break down the shadow elite. All right, going back to Hoolio. He's breaking down the mayor of Atlanta, who is at Bilderberg right now. Obama, as a senator, went to Bilderberg during the campaign for that day when he disappeared. No one knew where he was in Virginia. We saw the Secret Service with him and Hillary. They drove through. It was confirmed he was inside. And that's when the New York Times said we were completely insane and no one was there. No Secret Service, no nothing. Again, that's how dumb they think you are. So, Hoolio, finish up your point.
Absolutely. So who is this Kasim Reed? Obviously, he didn't go to any prestigious elitist university. He graduated from Howard University. You know, what's in line for this man? I tried contacting the press office of the mayor, Kasim Reed of Atlanta, Georgia, several times this week to get them to confirm whether or not taxpayers of Atlanta, Georgia, are funding his trip to Copenhagen, Denmark. Will minutes be released? Is he in violation of the Logan Act? So I encourage everyone out there listening, if you're from Atlanta, give the mayor's office a call and find out who's funding his trip to Copenhagen, Denmark. Is he in Europe? Just ask different questions like that. And secondly, we need to hold our feet to the fire to corporate media. Last year, I persuaded Jake Tapper of the CNN Globalist Network to cover Bilderberg briefly. I tried to do it again this year. Hold these people accountable. And again, you look at Andres Rasmussen, the NATO Secretary General, and you look at one of the heads of the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, Daniel Esselin, on your show, Alex, talked about climate change and technocracy being a topic at Bilderberg. And when I did Genetically Modified Society for your contest, the film, you can watch it on YouTube, I had the CFR admit to me that, yes, the president's looking at geoengineering. So when you look at what they're going to be talking about at these meetings, on top of the nationalist sentiment going on throughout the country, it's how do we break down these countries in a discrete way? The Army talks about weather modification as the perfect weapon to do so. You have MIT, you have all these globalist institutes talking about this. So, again, keep up the great work. Everyone who's in Copenhagen, keep those people in the prayers, and keep up the great work, and take care, everyone. Take care, Alex.
Well said. Yeah, Julio's a great reporter. I guess he's still in college getting a journalism degree, but he does a lot of great work over the years, done some for us. And there he goes. He's confronted Al Gore and many other people. And anybody out there who has liberty, who loves freedom, and who knows the issues, you're more important than dinosaur media because you're independent. And, yeah, it's good to have CNBC cover it. It's good to have The Guardian cover it. But we're forcing them to cover it by leading the way. That's how we got them to cover it. And now in the case of CNBC and others, they're kind of like, yeah, you got spies, politicians, and world leaders secretly meeting, but what's the big deal? But at least we're now going to start identifying these people, which is what they don't want.